And then you go back.
Your mother. No, it's not mine. Mina don't look at Snoopy. How are the exams?
Oh, just Kalil.
Oh, welcome.
And hello guys, welcome back to our channel. You are here chilling with Paniso and Pillows. Hope you are good, hope you're doing well. I hope you are. Thank you.
That was the intro. So how are the exams?
How are you also must be intro most?
Hello my good people. We are back by popular demand.
Yeah.
And yeah, so how are the exams?
My mouth is dry.
What do you mean your mouth is dry?
Let me take some from your face. Because I know my face is like oily. I'm in my lips. We felt better.
So how are the exams?
So
what have you written so far? Which subject?
I feel like that was like so jumpy.
What was so jumpy?
Like boom, like a bomb. I didn't even tell them I'm writing exams. It was just coming in.
But now they know that you are writing exams because I've just asked you how are the exams?
But I mean, okay, it's fun. So the exams are going okay. They're going good. They're going sharp. Okay, no, that's not English, but it is English, no?
What? They're going sharp.
I need to stop the habits. But they're going good.
And then?
I'm thinking of something.
And what's that?
I don't know.
How? You are laughing and I'm asking you what's that and you're telling me you're thinking of something and I'm asking. You forgot what you were laughing at?
I just feel like
So what have you written so far? How many subjects have you written?
more than 50%.
50?
Yeah,
When are you finishing?
this Friday.
Oh.
So I'm only left with one paper, not counting tomorrow. Yeah,
Tomorrow how many papers you're writing?
I'm writing 2 papers.
Which is?
Social science, history, and English.
You said 2 papers.
Yes.
Social science and history.
Social science, history, and English.
Those are 3 subjects though.
History falls under
Social science. Oh, okay, that's new.
How?
I didn't know that.
We
So
didn't
you've
social
written,
science, we've
you've
got
written,
history and geography.
you've written maths.
Yeah.
What else?
Continue. I'm gonna keep on saying yeah.
No, I don't know. I was guessing, because you told me you were writing maths. How did you write maths?
It was okay. It was fine.
Do we
Like
have a
all of-
7? An A?
An A. You know, like how marks decrease in term 4 because they add up all the other marks and then divide by 3. So for me, they have to divide it by. They divide it by 4. So my marks are really small compared to the other learners. Like out of 900, my marks are gonna be like out of 800.
Out of? Why?
Like let's say for subjects, you have the marks need to add up to 900 or 900.
Yeah.
from term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4. Okay, let's say it's 400, right?
Okay.
So then divide this 400 by 4.
Oh.
So then for me, it's going to be 300 divided by 3, which means I have the lower hand.
No, you're not.
Why don't I?
Because they are dividing your marks by the terms that you were in the school for.
Yes.
Yeah, by 3. So it doesn't matter.
It does matter. Like, if they, let's say it's 90, right?
Yeah.
This learner got 90.
Yeah.
And they divide that 90 by 4. And it's out of 100. Okay, now I don't know how to make this make sense. I don't know how to make it make sense. But in my head, I'm thinking of it. Like, my one is going to be out of 80. And this is going to be out of 90. Because I was there for only that small amount. Well,
they're going to use the period that you were in the school for.
I don't understand what I'm saying.
Do you understand what you're saying?
Yes, I understand what I'm saying.
Then say it.
Like, they are gonna have higher, like, what am I trying to say? They rate the scale, it's larger than my scale. So it's like basically you're writing a test, right? And the paper is out of 100. And I only finish questions that are worth 90 marks.
Yeah. And other kids?
And the other kids finish at the 100 marks, and I finish at the 90 marks.
Okay, the scenario you are explaining now is not the same. I think it would have been better if you said you're writing the same paper, the other kids, the paper is 2 hours, let's say it's 2 hours, right? The other kids write the full 2 hours and you write for an hour.
Yes, that's what I mean.
And then the teacher says, because you wrote for an hour, we will be calculating your marks according to the questions that you were able to answer within that hour.
Yes.
So yeah.
Which means there could have been things that I could have answered within the 2 hours, which
they're not going to consider those things because they fall outside of that hour.
But all of the other children completed the questions, which means they get more marks.
No, they don't. Oh yes, they may get more marks, but in terms of percentage, they may not get more percentage than you.
If I left out 10 questions and they're worth 10%, right? And they finished at 10%, what do you mean?
Marks and percentage are not the same thing.
Okay, whatever. So yeah, I was afraid of that. And then, what were we talking about anyways before this?
Yeah, the subjects you've written, you said it was maths.
The only subjects that I didn't write right now.
That you haven't read?
That I haven't written. Yes, I said wrong English. That I haven't written. It's EMS English and Social Science History. Only 3. So all of the other subjects I've written out of 9 subjects.
9 subjects?
Yes, don't make me count all of my subjects.
Oh, by the way, I saw your report.
I don't know, how does it look?
It looks good, better than last term. It's improvement. You don't have any 5s. Last time you had 2 5s. This time you don't have any 5s. It's all 6 and 7s. So which is good. Although those 6 and 7, the marks have dropped a bit. Like in English, the 7 last time was 96. This time it's 90. I think even the maths it was 6. but it was 86 or something. Now it's 80, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I told you, didn't I?
But yeah, they are better than last term in terms of aggregates that you got, because you don't have any 5s, which means you improved those subjects that were 5s. In doing so, you were unable to focus on other subjects that resulted in your marks decreasing in other subjects overall. But anyway, yeah.
But I'm still not happy.
Well, that's because you do not practice maths every day, as I told you before. That's many times.
That's what I told him. Don't think that he's thinking of it now. I told him that
But I know you don't.
But I said it first.
What do you mean you said it first?
I told you first, which means I already admitted it. It's like now you're accusing me and I don't know it. It's like I'm going to deny it.
I'm not accusing you. I'm telling you that you do not practice maths every day. That's why your marks drop.
Oh. Anywho, I'm still not happy. Not just by my maths mark. Like, I expected better, especially from technology. I forgot to show you my projects that I did for technology.
The house?
Yes.
Where is it?
It's far away.
Is it still working?
Yeah.
Are the lights turning on?
I lost the battery though.
Oh.
I lost the battery.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I didn't get the marks that I wanted.
For what? The project?
No, for just like everything.
Then you have this term to improve. But this term is like...
It's already finished.
Yeah, it's already finished. It was like 2 weeks.
So, grab it next year. But, the system, I feel like the teaching is very different.
In what way?
I don't know. It just feels different. Like my marks, the way that I'm basically getting
Is it
educated,
better?
It's bad.
Or is it bad?
It's bad. Like in William Secondary, I used to be good in natural science. And maybe they made the papers easy. I don't know. But for my natural science examination, term 3, I was so confident. I studied everything. Anything you could say, I popped it out like this. Okay? And I went into the paper confident with my confidence, and I wrote. And I checked and I wrote. And then marks come back. Like, what happened? Where did it happen? I didn't have the courage to even check it. The only thing that I did was just count my ticks, and that's it. I was just...
The problem is that you went with your confidence. You didn't go with what you learned.
No, I did go with that because I checked it. I went in with confidence because I knew that, okay, you're gonna pass this, and you know your work, and you've revised it.
Are you talking about this term or for the previous term?
The previous term.
Oh, but natural science, yeah, I think you dropped in natural science.
No, I increased.
You increased?
I had a 5 last time.
This time you had a 6? Okay.
And that 6 was like this close to being a 7. But
how are you washing your uniform?
Do you mean?
We don't have a washing machine yet.
I'm washing for my hands.
But I haven't seen you washing.
How are you going by now?
What do you mean?
You said I must hang it next door.
Did you?
How?
But you have your uniform that's been sitting soaking there in the bathroom.
It's drying. It's not soaking, it's drying. I washed it.
Okay.
Not properly washed it, but I washed it. Okay, it's washed. Okay, so yeah, I was just too disappointed. I was like, okay. Like every single subject is like, okay, what happened? What went wrong? Like,
so are you going to get?
But the one subject that I was surprised with was isiZulu.
Yeah, you really improved in isiZulu.
That was because of the projects. honestly, it was because of the projects. But at least it's gonna push me to at least go further to the next grade. Because the only thing that would be holding me would be my isiZulu mark.
Yeah, you really need to.
Today, I showed the teacher. I want to tell the story in Zulu, but I'll tell it in English. So what happened was, I was looking for my natural science teacher, man. What?
No, it's that thing. Carry on.
I was looking for my natural science teacher, right? I come into the room and there's 3 to 4 teachers there, and I'm like, good morning, how are you? Say, are you good? They were all sirs. I was like, how are you? Say, are you good? Yes, and then when I was still in the middle of my talking, this teacher asked me, what grade are you going to be in next year? And I'm like, I'm going to be in grade 10. And I was like, what stream are you thinking of taking? As in like science, humanities, commerce, humanities 1, humanities 2, you know? And then I was like, I want to go into science. And then I was like, I think...
Why do you want to go into science?
Because I want to do chemical engineering.
Why do you want to do chemical engineering?
I don't know, it just sounds cool. Okay. Yes. So then...
I don't think you're going to like it though.
It sounds interesting though. It sounds fun. I've done my research on it. It sounds fun. Okay, so let me continue. We're going to talk about that later. Let me continue. And then I come in there and it's like, okay, I think humanities would fit you better. And I was like, humanities? Which kind? And then he was like, the history and geography kind. And then he didn't say like that though, but like I'm just adding my own spice and stuff. Okay, so then he's like, the history and geography kind. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And then I continued with what I was saying and what I was talking about. And then I walk out. And then I come back in again because I didn't find the teacher that I was looking for, right? When I walk in, and then my natural science teacher, he was there. And then he tells me, so I was looking for the scope, right? For the scope for the paper that I was writing, which was natural science. And then he was like, the scope, you must learn everything on forces. You must learn... and then he like continued. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he started quizzing me. He was like, what are forces? And I was like, ah. And I was like, what different type of forces? I was like, ah. And then he was like, and then I was like, list the type of context forces. I was like, ah. List the type of field forces. Ah. What's the difference between it? Ah. And I was just saying like this. And
then you end up failing natural science after all that.
No, let me finish. No, that was the paper we're writing today.
Oh, okay.
It happened today. So, and then I was like, and then the teacher that I was like, you deserve to be in humanity. He was like, oh yeah, you're gonna pass this paper. Yeah, you're good. Hope you do well. Good luck. And then my natural science teacher was like, yeah, she's good. I know her, she's good because my natural science teacher knows me. He teaches me. I talk with him. I ask him questions. We interact. But then the other teacher that told me that I deserve to be in humanities, not deserve, like he thinks I fit in humanities. That teacher doesn't even teach me, doesn't know me, doesn't know my name, doesn't know anything about me. Like, he doesn't even know why I sit in the classroom. Like, nothing about me. And then you're gonna come here and tell me that it deserves to be in humanities. I mean, if it were like my form teacher, a teacher that knows me, I would like understand, and I would want to know why do you think my qualities refer to that stream, you know. But I'm influenced by a lot of people that they are no jobs right now towards other subjects. They like, you need maths and physics for any job that you want. Those that are good. I don't know, they're just like, it's the toppest stream, you know. So why do you think I want like chemical engineering?
Because I know you won't.
What is chemical engineering about?
It's about chemicals.
Yes. So what would I like about it?
Okay, fine.
No, I'm asking. See, I
think you said you wanted to be an architect. What happened?
That's still in the genres, on the choices.
No, but you said just now you said you want to do chemicals.
Yes, but architecture is still in my choices.
I think you'll do best if you go for architect or being an data scientist.
What's a data scientist?
It deals with analyzing data. It deals with building IT stuff, AI and all that stuff. That's what I think you should be focusing on, since AI is going to be a main thing in the next 5 years or 10 years.
But I think a lot of people are going to go towards that, don't you think?
No.
Why not?
Just now you said you wanted to do chemical engineering.
Wow, I mean, it's. I've heard a lot of things about it.
A lot of people, if you're going to do, you need to position in this time and age. You need to be able to position yourself for the future. You can't think like for now, like in the moment. You need to think of what is going to be relevant in the next future, in the next 10 years. What is going to be in demand, who the companies are going to want to hire the most. And by the look of things, it's going to be mostly data analysis, data sciences, people who can build stuff using data, analyze data, whatever, because most of companies are dealing with data.
So which means it's in high demand.
Yes.
So which means it will be crowded, like teaching.
No, not necessarily. Teaching is easy.
So you think I should go for something hard?
It's not hard, but I think you are capable of managing it.
When I get such low marks for maths and physics, for maths and natural science.
Well, then you can improve.
Yeah.
But you still, even in chemical engineering is not easy.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Actually, I think chemical engineering is more hard than what I'm suggesting to you.
I think the concept of making you chemicals, or just like dealing with experiments, and
if you're going to be stuck in a lab, if you do chemical engineering, you're going to be stuck in that lab wearing a white coat, only doing tests and whatever. It's going to be very boring. Trust me, I've done it.
You've been a chemical engineer?
Oh yeah, I did. Well, it wasn't chemical engineering, but it was biotechnology. It's more or less in the line of chemicals and all that stuff. But if you really want to do it, you can go for it, but I don't I don't see it putting you in the best position for the future. Anyway, that's it for today. I think we've gone very long.
Yes, we have. Too long.
Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoy these couch sessions, do not hesitate to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification. Booyah, 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 booyah. We out of here. Waka! And then
I've seen people do it. I'm like,
go and post that.